Welcome to episode 8 of Underrated PSVR Games, where today we'll be looking at a variety of PSVR titles that I believe don't get enough attention. So let's get into it. Starting off this episode is Killing Floor Incursion. When most players talk about zombie games on PSVR, they talk about Saints and Sinners or Arizona Sunshine, which seem to have overshadowed Killing Floor. Killing Floor Incursion is a zombie game with a multiple hour long campaign that features a wide variety of weapons, hundreds of zombies to slay, optional multiplayer, creepy environments, and some really good move controller support. And I have to mention that slashing zombies with melee weapons is quite the sensation in this game. While this isn't as good as Saints and Sinners, it's definitely my second favorite zombie game on the headset so far, and is something I highly recommend. Next up is a 1 vs 1 game known as Wands. Wands is a pretty simple game that has you battling a stranger or friend in an arena while casting spells and moving from position to position. Some may be turned off at the thought of having to teleport to fixed positions, but in my opinion that adds even more strategy to the game. It allows you to lay traps in specific spots, predict where your opponent will teleport, and give you good angles to get the jump on your opponent. This is mainly due to teleportation costing mana, so players can't just move rapidly around the arena. And on top of that, you can customize your loadout and choose between 24 spells in the game. Though one issue I have to point out is that there is no smooth turning in the game. Despite that, Wands is something I would recommend if you're looking for a game to play with a friend, as it might be difficult to find a game by yourself. One of the most underrated games on the PSVR, and one of the games on my top 20 list, is To The Top. To The Top is a game that has you platforming across dozens of unique stages to reach the goal in each stage. The core mechanics in this game work extremely well, and the levels are constantly introducing new mechanics and situations. And on top of the already amazing gameplay and level design, there are incentives to speedrun, hundreds of collectibles, a fantastic soundtrack, and even an online multiplayer mode. If you have a PSVR, I highly recommend that you pick up this game. Switching things up, we have Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, which is a multiplayer game that has the VR player in front of a bomb, and the non-VR player has a bomb defusing manual, and both players have to work together to defuse the bomb. This game can be played locally or online as long as the person you're playing with pulls up the free manual on the game's website. This game is so much fun and will test your communication skills and teamwork. If you're looking for a cooperative game that you can play with friends or family, this is one of the best options, and it will give you hours upon hours of challenges and fun. And finally we have The Lost Bear, which has you playing as a girl on a journey back home. The Lost Bear is a 2D puzzle platformer presented on a stage in front of you, as if it was a play but with special effects corresponding with the gameplay, along with several changing environments. The game has a fantastic art style, music, controls, and doesn't overstay its welcome. The game could be finished in around 2 hours, but is a really enjoyable game throughout. Though you might want to wait for a small sale on The Lost Bear, it's something I'd recommend if you like games like this or want a unique VR experience. So those were another 5 underrated PSVR games. I hope you enjoyed the episode and maybe found some games you hadn't seen or played before. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for episode 9 of Underrated PSVR Games.